key.
One quiet evening, young Jake lay in bed, with dreams far away and thoughts in his head. His teddy beside him, the room full of stars, but sleep wouldn't come. It felt oh so far. Jake whispered,
"Why can't I sleep tonight? I've brushed my teeth and turned off the light."
Just then, a shimmer appeared in the air, a floating silver boat, gliding with care. The boat hovered gently, glowing so bright, drifting on moonbeams, a magical sight. Jake rubbed his eyes and said with glee,
Are you really here for me?"
The boat gave a hum and opened its door. A gentle voice echoed,
"Let's explore."
Jake climbed aboard without delay, and off they went, sailing away. At the helm stood Captain Wisp so bold, with hair like clouds and a jacket gold.
"Welcome aboard.
He said with a grin,
Our dreamy adventure is about to begin."
Jake asked,
"Where will we go tonight?"
2 places of wonder and starry light, to Pillow Isles and Cocoa Falls, and maybe a visit to the Laughing Walls.
They landed on islands soft and wide, made of pillows where dreams could hide. Giant plush bunnies hopped all around, and feather birds flew without a sound. Jake jumped and bounced with joyful delight.
"This is the fluffiest place in sight."
They played pillow tag and climbed high mounds, where dream dust sparkled on the grounds. Next came a river, warm and deep, of creamy cocoa, smooth as sleep. They rode on marshmallow boats with cheer, while candy canes steered from the rear. Jake dipped his hands and took a sip.
"Best cocoa ever to touch my lip."
Captain Wisp laughed and tossed him a treat.
A sprinkle of dreams to make your night sweet.
Through a tunnel of giggles, they made their way to walls that chuckled both night and day. Faces appeared in bricks and stone, telling jokes in a giggly tone. Jake giggled till his tummy hurt. Even his shoes gave out a flirt.
"Why did the moon go to school?"
One said,
"To learn how to shine from A to Z."
They reached a town of music and light, where dreams came out in the soft moonlight. Stars played drums, clouds wore hats, and sleepy lions twirled like cats. Jake clapped his hands and joined the show, as glowing balloons began to glow. Then all the dreamers sang as one.
Dreamers float with gentle cheer, spreading wonder far and near. Dreamers float with gentle cheer, spreading wonder far and near.
Jake smiled wide, his heart so light. This parade was pure delight. They entered a meadow, calm and wide, where a glowing tree stood side by side. Its branches sparkled, leaves hung low, and gentle lights began to glow. Jake sat down beneath its shade. The noisy world began to fade. The tree bent down and softly said,
Place your worries here instead.
Jake whispered,
"I fear the night and shadows that give me a fright."
The tree just hummed a lullaby. Its leaves swayed slow beneath the sky. One by one, his fears took flight, like glowing bubbles in the night. They drifted high with gentle grace, and calmness settled on his face. Up next, they climbed a mountain tall, made of socks in a rainbow sprawl. Long ones, short ones, strippy too, with playful winds that whistled through. Jake met sock giants with dancing feet, who juggled boots in rhythmic beat.
Sleepy feet must dance before bed to shake the yawns and dreams ahead. Sleepy feet must dance before bed to shake the yawns and dreams ahead.
A gentle place of silver mist, where yawns were caught and dreams were kissed. Fish-shaped clouds swam slow and round, and lullaby bubbles made a lovely sound. Jake felt his eyes begin to blink, but Captain said,
Not yet, don't sink. A few more stops till the dream door opens, with stories deep and sleepy tokens.
High in the sky on floating beams, they landed atop the sea of dreams, where starfish played on glowing strings and sleepy whales hummed under moon wings. Jake conducted the sleepy band with a jellyfish baton in hand.
Tonight,
He laughed,
I'm Music King.
and stars above began to sing. In the middle of dream space bright and wide, they found a bazaar on a comet's side. Each bubble sold a dream to keep, one for joy, one for deep sleep. Jake picked a bubble, shiny and blue, and asked aloud.
What will you do?
The bubble twinkled, soft and bright.
I'll take you on a dream-filled flight to clowns that laugh and tell sweet jokes, where rainbow trains puff candy smokes.
They flew to cave with gentle light, where bugs lit up the walls so bright. Moon rocks sparkled all around, and dream-like echoes made soft sound. Jake saw the cave's walls begin to glow.
Show me a dream.
He whispered low. The stones lit up beneath his hand, ready to draw what he would plan. He drew his dog, his home, his bed, and stars above his sleepy head. The cave replied with shimmering light, saying,
Your dreams are always in sight.
Back on boat, the stars stood still. Captain Wisp spoke calm and will.
Jake, tonight you've journeyed far, across sweet lands and laughing stars.
Jake yawned and nodded.
I feel so light, like dreams are waiting just out of sight.
Captain smiled.
The secret is clear. Sleep finds you when joy is near.
They crossed a bridge of rainbow light that sparkled soft in the sleepy night. With every step, a tune would rise, like stars that sang from dreamy skies. At the middle stood a sleepy bear, guarding dreams with gentle care.
Choose a path
He whispered low.
to find the dream where you should go.
Jake picked a path, his heart aglow, and followed where the breezes blow. A swirl of sparkles, soft and high, carried him up to the cotton candy sky. They soared above with giggles light, where towers of marshmallow reached new height. Clouds shaped like bunnies bounced nearby, and candied birds zipped through the sky. Jake landed on a floating puff, so squishy, sweet, and smooth enough.
This place feels perfect for a rest,
Jake sighed.
as a dream kite tugged from deep inside.
Jake woke in a meadow, calm and wide, where clouds slid gently side by side. The grass below was smooth and clear, a mirror showing what hearts hold dear. Each step he took, reflections played, a helping hand, a friend he made. A voice like wind began to say,
Your truest dream begins this way.
He smiled and watched a memory glow, a moment kind from long ago. Then shimmered light pulled him ahead to where the cloud-born creatures led. Jake followed light through misty air to a camp of clouds floating light as air. Tents of fluff and lanterns bright glowed like stars in the silent night. The cloud creatures danced in cozy socks, telling tales on cottony rocks. One said,
We play, we share, we care. That's the magic floating here.
Jake helped a cloud fix up its tent and felt his heart grow warm, content. Then came a breeze that called his name toward the dream door's glowing frame. The boat now floated before a gate with silver runes and a moon-shaped plate.
This is the dream door,
Wisp announced aloud,
where you pick your dream from the cloud.
Jake looked up at drifting dreams, each one floating with glowing beams. One showed forests where wishes grow, another had castles in fields of snow. But one dream shimmered soft and bright, a golden ship in morning light. It sailed on seas of cotton blue, where dolphins danced and breezes flew. With songs of shells and maps that gleam, Jake thought this was his perfect dream.
I'll take that one.
Jake whispered low and felt a peaceful current flow. He stepped inside with smiling eyes as lullaby winds began to rise. Back in his room, in cozy light, Jake now slept through the peaceful night. The boat had gone, but dreams stayed near in every star and bedtime cheer. His teddy smiled without a peep, for Jake was lost in wondrous sleep. And if you listen in the still night air, you'll hear the boat still drifting somewhere. So remember, kid, happiness, kindness, and dreams so deep guide your heart into gentle sleep.